Well, hello guys, welcome back. I got my inspiration today for the video from one of you, so yeah, a lot of times you guys give me my inspiration, so thank you. And I've wanted to do this video for a while, I honestly have, and then I thought, well, if I do this video, people are going to be taking it the wrong way, and all chaos is going to erupt everywhere, or some non-Lokean is going to see it and say, see, that's what those people are really like. But you know how a lot of times in your life you've got people in your life and they just mean to you? And they're not doing anything wrong in a legal sense. You can't go to the cops or get a lawyer and say, you know, these people are whatever. But they're doing things that you know you can't fight back on your own. For whatever reason. I don't mean something really serious. I just mean those people that they've always got to be rude and they always got to be snipey, or they always have to be showing you what they have that you don't have, and they got this grin on their face when they're doing it because they know it hurts you. And, you know, what I have done in the past and what I recommend everyone does is give them to Loki as chew toys. And the first time I did this, you know, I thought, oh my god, what did I just do? But, you know, the aunties were being emotionally abusive, and they were being super nasty, and they were rubbing it into my face, and they were gleefully saying, oh, you're so poor, you're going to lose your home, and all this other crap. And, you know, I suffer from depression. And they know this. So, I went to Loki, and I said, you do what you want. I am giving them to you as a gift. Those are your new chew toys. Go do what you want. And he tends to make the punishment fit the crime, as I've said before. If, for example, they stopped driving me to the food bank when I really needed it, because our food bank is a piece away, and to walk there and drag back your food is rather hard, because you get a whole month's full worth of food at once, okay? So there's no way you gonna go there, get literally 60, 70, 80 pounds of food and bring it back home on your own. And so they decided to stop driving me and start, you know, needling me about not having a car or not having a way to get there. Do you know he went after both their cars? They have been through so many vehicles, and every one they get, they either have an accident in it, or someone else hits it, or something goes wrong, and Loki's like, you pissed me off. And that's the thing, when he really feels people warrant it, he will go after them. And once you hand him people, he will not stop till he feels like it. And, you know, during the holiday season, they never reached out, which was good, because I didn't want them to. But he has been having fun. He decided one thing he likes to do with me, and keep in mind he loves me, he likes to break lamps. A lamp will break, and I'll look at him, and he'll just, you know, give you that innocent look like it wasn't me. And I know it's part of his nature, he has to break something. And I said, you know what, break all the lamps you want. I can get another lamp. And, when he don't like you, he decided to go up to their house and get into the electrical working. And you could say, well, they could have just had a really bad run of luck. You know when it's Loki, because your whole life goes to hell, and it goes to hell fast. He decided to do all this stuff. And you never want to let him in your head if you've made him mad. If you've made him mad, don't let him in your headspace, because it's like getting Hannibal Lecter up in your head. He figured out really fast what they're afraid of and what they love. And he will take what you love away from you. And he will exploit your fears. He really will. He likes to mess with the people he loves. He loves a good jump scare. But, you know, if he decides he hates you, that vicious part comes out. And sometimes it's, you know, the trickster doing it. Sometimes it's the prankster doing it. And sometimes, I've swore a couple of times, is Queen Bitch doing it. And when Queen Bitch decides she don't like you, oh, honey, you ain't gonna have a house left. Oh, because, you know, the final straw was, you know, them tell me how stupid I was and everything on getting the roof replaced. Not, oh, we're kind of ashamed because, you know, they're buying like cars and second and third homes and everything. Yet my uncles are the ones that, you know, got money together and gave me a new roof. Something's wrong there. And if you just don't want to do it, Loki is okay. If you lie to someone that Loki loves and he knows you lying, he may come see you. And, you know, I didn't care that they didn't want to help me. I said, I know that, but I don't like being lied to either. I don't like it. It pisses me off. And it really pisses him off. So he went and he made sure that, oh, the second house they got and they knocked down, he made sure they had as much trouble as they could have with it. And all this vacation homes and everything they have, he got into that too. And he's just having a lot of fun. He's having a lot of fun. And sometimes you'll get people like that. You'll get people that do stuff that, you know, there's no legal recourse. And they're emotionally abusive. Or, you know, if they're physically abusive, you go for help. And if they're emotionally abusive, that's why I tell you, treat them like toxins, have little to do with them as possible. And Loki will most certainly take things into his own hands. And I will say, I got you a chew toy. Now, if I'm just having basic difficulty, my rule of thumb is, like, when I'm jumping through all these hoops for the insurance, I do not want Loki to go screw this up, so I'll say, please help me. But, and the guy that's helping me is being as nice as possible. But if they were being a real bitch about it, and saying, you just can't have this, then I'd be like, you know what? Go ahead. And it's not using him for your personal attack dog, it's you can't do anything about it. And you were upset, and you were hurt, and Loki's the only justice you can go to. It's kind of like a concept I carried over from Voodoo, that, you know, a lot of times the legal system just isn't there for you. So if you want help, you go to the law. And sometimes there's nothing anyone else can do for us. Like, the cops around here are useless. You would be safer going to the drug dealers for protection. You seriously would. So if I think something is happening, like on my property, or I am having trouble with people, I will just hand them over to Loki. I'll be like, you do what you want. You do what you have to do. So I figured I would share that with you because, you know, it's not like treating like Loki like your personal attack dog. You don't now get to go out and look for fights and have a chip on your shoulder and pick a fight because you think Loki's going to do something. It's not like that, but it is like, if you've been as nice as possible in the situation and you've done everything humanly possible and these people won't stop, then by all means, give them to Loki. Sit back and watch the floor show because it will be highly entertaining. It might take a while. It might take a little while to start. Or it might start instantly. You never know. But I figured I would share that with you guys because, you know, he's not a god that's like, go through all your troubles. He's a god of, oh, they said that or they said this, right? I'm going to go over and visit them. And I can see Loki's helping me out because I had something on my forehead this entire time. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you, Loki. But yeah, if Loki will help me out, and I look like a genius sitting there with it on my head this whole time, he'll help you out too. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.